And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Donald Sloan out there with Matthews. And it's Chan in at the 3 spot.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Here's Barlow, and it's rejected, but he gets it back. Here's Olynyk, buries it down low.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Thomas goes in, and he gets it to go. On defense, Boston. Sloan passes to Chan. Dishes to Monroe. He kicks it to Matthews. Here's Chan. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. He's got his A game rolling here tonight. We'll see.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thomas with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Right side, Matthews. Finished off the break.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now, here's Thomas, averaging 12 points a game. Barlow, covered by Monroe. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Steps back and fires. No good from Chan.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
There's the pick. In the corner, Bradley with it. Thomas goes in. Pass to Olynyk. The dish to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's his first personal foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris. Here's Bradley. After the made shot from Chan. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 3. 13 feet away, and he nails the jumper. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Chan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. The dude's got 8 points.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
And Thomas, here we go, outside Bradley. .153 left in the first. Sharp, the pass to Olynyk. Banked in off the glass.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Now here's Stuckey. The pass to Wolf. Here's Sloan. Gray kicks to Muscala. The jump hook. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mirotic. Fires from 14. Here's Olynyk. Count the bucket. Olynyk's got 6.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Sloan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Wolf, hits the jump hook.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
So it's Boston now. There's the pick. To the wing right side. The shot. It's rebounded by Gray. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Sloan dishes to Gray. And Sloan kicks to Gray. Over to the left wing. Sloan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.